Hey there, I just saw your request in the community asking to share my workflow on how I'm going to reassign everything, just like I was trying to explain here. So I created this workflow some time ago. I think it's been months. Yeah, that was sometime around May or June. That should be like 2 3 months ago. So I'm just going to walk through this. I'll make sure I walk you through this workflow. So just follow me. So first off is you want to set your enrollment trigger. You understand? So in this case, what you are trying to do is to reassign some records or some objects, maybe contact, maybe deals, companies, or other objects, and their associated records in your HubSpot that belong to some deactivated or some removed users. Try to assign all these records and all these objects to other users that are still active in your HubSpot. So your trigger is going to center around something like the contact owner. So your contact owner should actually be those people that have been deactivated. I mean, those deactivated users or those removed users, those guys that are no longer in your HubSpot, who you have deactivated or whom you have removed. So in this case, if I want to actually set the contact owner, you're going to have to select some drop down. So you can see this checkbox is very important that you actually include this checkbox that ask if you want to show deactivated or removed users. So once you check this checkbox, it's going to actually show you all the names or yeah all the names of all the people that are part of your team, whether they have been deactivated or whether they have been removed or not. So I check this box and then I come here, I check the people that I want to check, and I make sure that everything is working fine. So after that, I still have other things that, like I say, okay, maybe the contact owner is this guy, the removed user or the deactivated user or the contact owner is unknown, or I just made sure to select all the objects, the deals, the companies, the tickets, the codes. Make sure you select all the objects in your HubSpot and make sure that all these guys, all those objects are associated with the removed or the deactivated user. So after that, you are done with your trigger. So the next thing is to set the property value. So you just have to set as many properties or as many objects. So in this case, I only set the contact property because I had to look at stuff like the contact and the deals. So I basically looked at the contact and the deals. Those are the two objects that I checked for this particular user that was deactivated from our HubSpot. But in your own case, you might have more than two objects. Maybe you have tickets, you have codes, you have companies, you have other custom objects. So just make sure to check all those objects in your triggers and make sure that the owner of those objects are those deactivated users or those removed users in your HubSpot. So after that, you want to just set the property value. So set the property or set the record of as many objects as you have selected in your trigger. So don't forget, like I said again, I have just checked contact and deals basically. So when I'm going to reassign, I only set those two properties or those two records or those two objects again, the contact and the deals. So in your own case, if you check more than the contacts, more than the deal, maybe you check your tickets, check your code, you check a lot of other stuff. So just make sure that you include or you set the property of those guys as the new persons or the new users or the new team members that you want to reassign those records to. So let me know if this helps or if you're going to need me to explain further. Thank you so much.